Hey guys, this is Little Buddy. He's the best gift a mom could ever want. But before I get into the details on how he works, let's talk about why this little guy is a game changer for moms everywhere. Let's face it, moms have to deal with a lot of shenanigans. But one thing is universal among all moms out there. But the question is, how do you get boys, and some of them older than others, to shut the toilet seat? The quick answer is get some help.
You press this.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks! Look at me!
That's where Little Buddy comes in. After 2 builds, I felt pretty confident that what I'd learned could provide a solution to our toilet seat dilemma. All I needed to do was put the pieces together. During prototyping, I leveraged some of my servo experience from the last build. I knew that my servo would need to push down the lid of the toilet, but I also wanted it to have some intelligent input. To do that, I researched some different sensors to up Little Buddy's game. First, I bought a force resistance sensor, which measures the force applied and converts it into a value. This would be used as the main input to kick Little Buddy into action. I would put the sensor on the flush handle, since most of our kids are pretty good at flushing, but not so good at shutting the lid. I also wanted a safeguard for when the lid was actually put down properly, that Little Buddy wouldn't activate and hit somebody by accident. That's where the ultrasonic distance sensor came in. This sensor uses sound vibrations to tell how far an object is away, up to 20 feet. Once I figured out the wiring setup, after a bunch of trial and error, I got to coding. I won't get into the weeds, but basically I set up 3 primary things. First, for the servo, I had to set up a hard limit so that the servo wouldn't hit the toilet when it was pushing down. Second, I needed to test the pressure sensor to find exactly the right pressure threshold for flushing a toilet. Third, I had to set up the ultrasonic sensor so that I could tell if the toilet seat was up or not. Basically, I set up a threshold that if it was within 10 inches, then we would call it up. Otherwise, it would be down. Once I got all that working, it was time to put the finishing touches on the design. And I thought having a little dude fishing off the back of the toilet was a pretty winning design. Finally, it was time to test Little Buddy out, complete with some fake pee, for scientific purposes, of course.
That's how it works!
And I'd like to give a special shout out to Mark Rober for inspiring kids and adults to dream big and make cool stuff.
Can I try that again?
Sure.